What is up, guys? It's Sermed here from SNTV, and today I actually have an announcement to make. I am starting a new series. Yes, hopefully that means I'll be uploading way more than I usually do. And before I tell you what it's going to be about, let me tell you why I'm doing this. So, I believe that every person, no matter where you're going, should have a good work-life balance. If you work too much and you don't have the other areas of your life in good balance, then you might think that you're happy until you decide to go on a murderous rampage and kill everybody at your workplace. So everyone needs that one thing that they can hold on to, which gives them relief and de-stresses them after a long day, and that helps them get back and go at it harder than they could before. So for me, that thing is the gym, right? And I find that I need targets to move myself forward in something. Otherwise, I just find myself like stagnating at this kind of, limbo point. And I never want to stay in limbo. I always want to have the person of tomorrow being better than what I was before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this series, which is called Journey to 500 Kilos. And what that means is in my gym, I'm going to be aiming for a deadlift, a squat, and a bench press of 500 kilograms combined, okay? Now, that's going to be pretty difficult, especially now that I'm on a diet which is giving me a calorie deficit, which means I'm losing weight. Now, throughout this series, I don't want it just to all be about the weight. I also want to share some of the things that I've learned along my time. Show you my diet plan, show you how often I go to the gym, what I do when I go there, and just bring you guys along with me, just share you in. You subscribe to SNTV, you need some insight into what I'm doing, okay? So why not bring you along and see if you guys enjoy it. So without further ado, I officially introduce Journey to 500 Kilos. To see how far we've come, we need to know where we started. So I'm gonna do some 1 rep maxes today, starting with everyone's favorite back breaker, the deadlift. We'll probably only be able to pick up this 60 kilos. Let's go. Maybe I'll go for 5 on this one. I don't want to need a doctor of my own. Alright, that was harder than I thought. So, what's this gonna be like? 170. Pray for me. So now I'm at my max ever. You guys have inspired me, man. Seriously. We're on 180 right now, so if I can do this, I'll be very proud. There's only so far determination can get you, right? Next time.
Alright, now it's time to go on check our 1 rep max on the squat, or as I like to call it, the booty maker. You'll see why. Ghetto! 100 baby, let's go. Still got a lot of work to do on form, still not perfect by any means, but it's time for 130, let's go. Probably aim for max 5 on this, just see how high I can hit the last 1 rep max. Whoa, that was way harder than I thought it would be. Alright, maybe not gonna go as high on the next one. Probably 140, maybe try 1 rep on 150. Alright, I don't think I'm going any higher than 140 for today. Holy crap. So after progressively destroying my legs and back, it's time to do some bench press. Whoa, that was hard. Bench press done. Oh god, I wish. No, let's put some weights on. So when you're doing a weight you think you can't handle, sometimes it's a good idea to call someone over and maybe help you just so that you don't kill yourself. But I'm doing 100 kg now, and if anything's going to help me do this, it's going to be the fear of death. So I'm going solo. Surprise, surprise, SMTV didn't die. 110. Let's see how it goes. So just finished the first session and oh my god, I didn't realize how far off 500 kilos I was. But hey, they don't call it Jenny for no reason. Let's do it.
So I've had a little bit of time to think, and my conclusion is that I need to change something, okay? If I was doing everything right, I would already be Arnold Schwarzenegger. So let's think about what we need to have a successful change in our body, okay? So, diet, exercise plan is what we can change, basically. The genetics as well, but I can't change that, so I'm gonna focus on what I can do. So in terms of my exercise plan, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one day where I do full body, take a break afterwards, and then I'm gonna do individual muscle groups, just like target them on a 3-day continuing basis. So chest and tricep on day 1, back and bicep on day 2, and then shoulders, legs, abs on 3rd day. Basically everything else. Might even skip legs, who needs that? And then take another break and then carry on and do the full body. So I'm basically doing like a 6-day week, which means that I will be going to the gym either 4 or 5 times a week. Okay, so that's going to be pretty intensive. Now, I've mentioned a few times I'm on a calorie deficit. So what does that mean? For those of you who already know, feel free to skip ahead. But fundamentally, our bodies are like, let's say, a workplace. So imagine you've got your manager and you've got a certain number of employees, right? Now, they're leaving all the time. What happens if you don't replace them? You end up with less workers eventually, less resources, right? If you recruit too many, then you end up with more workers. And depending on what you want to achieve with your body, okay, depends on which way, or what you want to achieve with your company, depends on which way you need to go. So these workers are like calories, okay? We have a certain amount that we would need to maintain our weight. If you feel like you need to gain weight, then you would eat more than your maintenance required calories. If you feel like you need to lose weight, then you eat less. So for me, I'm currently on a cutting diet, so I'm eating less, but I'm eating lots of protein and lots of fat. So the ideal thing for me would be if I ate more calories, I would be gaining extra muscle, but I'd also be gaining extra fat. So that wouldn't be ideal at this point, but it might be necessary if I'm gonna gain 80 kilos on my lifts, because I worked it out and I did 140 kilogram squat, 170 kilogram deadlift, so that's 310, and then 110 on bench, so that's 420. So 420, so I need 80 kilos. That's a lot, especially to gain whilst on a nutritional deficit. Can going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week and doing a really effective, structured, planned routine overcome the nutritional requirements of my body? I don't know. We'll see. For the meantime, I'm just going to carry on with my diet. I'll show you guys in the next episode what I eat on a day-to-day basis, because if I haven't made any strength gains by the next episode, just a little bit, maybe like 5 kilos on the lift, then I might have to start thinking about bulking. No one's gonna see me topless anyway, it's winter time. They call this bulking season. So that does it for this episode. It should be interesting to see whether we go up or not. And I will see you guys in the next episode of my journey to 500 kg. Peace out.